Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Eala hits new career high number 45 world ranking. Manila, Philippines. Alex Eala roared and soared to a new career best at WTA number 45 after a solid start to her 2026 campaign marked by a couple of playoff stints. Eala, up for spots from number 49, gained 11 more points to climb to 1163 points, thanks to a Final Four finish in the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, and a main draw debut in the Australian Open. The Filipina pride also claimed the exhibition title in Melbourne's Kuyong Classic and reached the quarterfinals of the Philippine Women's Open, her first-ever professional tournament at home. Eala, at her own turf, bowed to eventual champion Camila Osorio, also up from number 84 to number 80, in the last 8 with a 6-4 loss, but the bigger feat was bringing the WTA to her fans and fellow Filipina tennis aspirants for the first time ever. The morning the rankings were released, the sun rose gently over Manila, painting the skyline in gold as if the city itself sensed history unfolding. Phones buzzed, sports pages refreshed, and somewhere between anticipation and disbelief, a number appeared beside a name that had long carried the hopes of a nation. Number 45. For many, it was just a ranking update in the vast, ever-shifting universe of professional tennis. But for Alex Eala, it was a milestone etched not just in statistics but in sweat, sacrifice, and stubborn belief. At just 45 in the world, she had climbed higher than ever before. Her new career high in the Women's Tennis Association rankings a testament to years of relentless pursuit. And for the Philippines, it was something more, a reminder that dreams born on island courts can echo across global arenas. The sound of a racket at dawn. Long before the ranking, there were mornings that began in darkness. There was the echo of a tennis ball against a practice wall, the steady rhythm of footwork drills, the metallic taste of exhaustion. There were losses that stung and victories that demanded more. Eala's journey did not unfold overnight. It was forged in repetition, in the art of showing up when no one was watching. From her early days as a prodigy with a two-handed backhand that seemed to slice through doubt, she carried a quiet intensity. Coaches noticed it. Opponents felt it. Fans began to believe in it. When she made the bold decision to train at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, she wasn't just crossing continents. She was crossing thresholds, into a world where excellence was expected and resilience was mandatory. Under the Mediterranean sun, she honed her craft. Her forehand grew heavier, her movement sharper, her mental game steadier. Every tournament, every match point saved or squandered, shaped the competitor who would one day break into the top 50. A nation on her shoulders. The Philippines has celebrated champions before, boxing icons, basketball heroes, billiards legends. Yet tennis has often lingered in the margins, overshadowed by sports with deeper local roots. When Eala began rising through the junior ranks, capturing Grand Slam junior titles and challenging seasoned professionals, she carried more than a racket. She carried representation. Young girls across Philippines began to see a path that had once seemed distant. Tennis courts that were once quiet buzzed with renewed energy. Parents spoke of Eala's matches in hushed, hopeful tones. Reaching world number 45 is not just a number for a country where few have cracked the upper tiers of global tennis. It is validation. It is a signal that talent nurtured with discipline can breach the sport's most guarded gates. The climb to 45. Rankings in professional tennis are unforgiving. Points must be earned week after week, defended, protected, fought for. A single early exit can undo months of momentum. Eala's ascent to number 45 did not come from one miraculous tournament alone. It was a result of consistent performances, deep runs, upset victories, and composure under pressure. There were matches where she stood across the net from higher-ranked opponents and refused to be intimidated. Her left-handed game, rare and disruptive, forced rivals into uncomfortable patterns. Her backhand down the line became a signature dagger. Her poise in tiebreaks turned tight contests into statements. Each win nudged her upward, from the 100s into the 80s, from the 80s into the 60s, and now, at 45, into a tier that whispers of even greater possibilities. The top 50 is more than prestige. It means direct entry into major tournaments. It means avoiding grueling qualification rounds. It means stepping onto bigger courts, under brighter lights, against the sports elite. And Eala has earned every inch of that spotlight. The weight of expectation. Success, however, is a double-edged sword. With a new career-high ranking comes heightened scrutiny. Analysts dissect technique. Commentators speculate about ceilings. Social media amplifies both praise and criticism. But if Eala has shown anything, it is her ability to absorb pressure without being defined by it. In post-match interviews, she speaks with maturity beyond her years, measured, reflective, grounded. She credits her team. She acknowledges areas for improvement. She rarely indulges in hype. The climb to 45 was fueled not by noise but by focus. And that focus may be her greatest weapon moving forward. More than a ranking. In the grand architecture of tennis history, number 45 may seem like a stepping stone rather than a summit. The sports legends have occupied loftier peaks, Grand Slam champions, world number ones, icons whose names echo across generations. Yet every legend once celebrated a breakthrough ranking. Number 45 is proof of belonging. It says, you are no longer an outsider knocking at the gate. You are inside the arena. For Eala, this ranking signals a shift from promise to presence. She is no longer merely the future of Philippine tennis. She is a current force on the WTA Tour. And perhaps the most compelling aspect of her rise is that it feels unfinished. There is hunger still visible in her game, a refusal to plateau. The ripple effect. On courts scattered across Cebu, Davao, Quezon City, and beyond, young players now practice with a different kind of belief. They scroll through highlight clips of Eala trading baseline blows with top-ranked opponents. They mimic her service motion. They shout "Vamos" after winning points, echoing the global language of tennis. Sports federations take note. Sponsors pay attention. Media outlets allocate more space. One athlete's ascent can shift an ecosystem. At number 45, Eala is not just climbing. She is pulling others upward with her. The road ahead. The path forward is both thrilling and treacherous. Inside the top 50, competition intensifies. Every opponent is battle-tested. Every match can hinge on a handful of points. Injuries lurk. Slumps threaten. But so do opportunities. With her new ranking, Eala stands on the brink of deeper runs at major tournaments. A breakthrough quarterfinal. A signature win over a top 10 player. Perhaps even a title that cements her as a household name beyond Southeast Asia. Her game continues to evolve. The serve grows more reliable. The net play more assertive. The mental fortitude more unshakable. And if the trajectory holds, number 45 may soon be a chapter rather than a headline.